Tobacco and Mandarin. I mean, what's not to like? Well, the fucking price tag. Word to your mother, my name's Steve, this channel is Frags to Riches. Thank you for tuning in. If you've watched this channel for any sort of time, you'll realise that one of my favourite notes is the note of Mandarin. I just really enjoy that kind of orangey kind of accord. I find it really pleasant. I also typically really like tobacco fragrances. I don't like actual tobacco, I've never smoked, but the sort of tobacco accord and that sort of rich pipe tobacco in a lovely snuggly winter fragrance is again something that I enjoy. So when I found out that this fragrance existed, I got really excited. I saw it in a store in London, but unfortunately they didn't have any testers, so I was a bit gutted about that. So I then started looking at potentially, you know, should I get like blind buy it? Can I get it cheaply? And then I saw the fucking price, mate, and Jesus Christ, 235 quid for 50 mil. I mean, damn. I was talking to somebody recently about the House of Byredo. Now, typically, I quite like their fragrances. They sort of do that thing where they keep it quite simple, but they do it well. It's quite sort of, I find it, they sort of can be quite good quality, but they're not too overly complicated or overly complex or just weird and wonderful. They're sort of just done really well. But that is overpriced. They are overpriced. I feel like they just price themselves to kind of compete with the big boys, but it don't necessarily mean they're using the same kind of quality or ingredients, etc. So yeah, 235 quid is an absolute joke. So I recently reached out to Greg at Fragrance Samples UK and ordered a sample. Now, shout out to him. I did pay for this, so you know it's not sponsored or anything like that. But if you are looking for samples in the UK, go to Fragrance Samples UK and check them out because they've got loads of fragrances and you can get 1 mil, 2 mil, 5 mil, whatever the fuck you want. You know, I typically only get 1 mil because I just want to smell what something looks like, especially when it's a Byredo fragrance and it's crazy expensive. So I've got this sample and we're gonna do first impressions. So here's my sample. Let's get smelling this bad boy. Now, I've got a clear arm. Now, notes wise, it's obviously got Mandarin tobacco, there's leather in there, there is some oud in there, which makes me nervous. I have looked up different reviews and things, and it seems to get mixed reviews. Some people kind of love it, some people say it's overpriced, some people say it's kind of very smoky and not what I was expecting. So I don't know what to expect from this fragrance. I think I'm not gonna like it. I sort of hope I don't, because I do not want to be buying it, to be honest. So let's find out. So, Tobacco Mandarin. Let's see what we get from this bad boy. Clear arm. Oh, I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. So, just while that's settling, you can see that the juice is like this sort of reddy orange colour. So it's possibly one that you might need to be careful that you don't kind of get it on like a white shirt or something like that. Now, I'm already getting it in the air and I'm liking what I smell so far. Let's see what it smells like. Okay. What? It smells really pleasant in the air, but not on up close. Wow, this fragrance really confuses me. I don't know what to say to you. Wow, that is just weird. I don't know if I like it or hate it. This is so weird. I'm sorry, I'm not describing it right. So I do get like a hint of fruitiness at the top. There is a hint of mandarin. It's not like obviously a real strong citrus. It's not really, you know, fresh, zesty, because it's mixed in with all these other darker notes. There's definitely, the tobacco is more smoky. It's not like a piped tobacco that you would get in, I don't know, I'm struggling to think of a tobacco fragrance now. I don't know, CK1 Shock or Hafez 1984 or something. It's definitely more smoky. And then I also do get the kind of the woody oud. It's not a skanky oud. It's kind of like just a dry, woody kind of oud. That dry woodiness reminds me a little bit of how my dog smells when he's not had a bath for a week or two. Now, what you're probably imagining is like a wet, dank kind of dog, and that's not what he smells like when he's not had a bath or two, because he basically avoids puddles at all costs. He's a bit of a pussy, to be honest. He doesn't like getting wet or damp or anything, so he doesn't roll in mud. He doesn't get damp and skank like that, like when he's not being cleaned. He just gets like that, like this dry sort of, dry kind of almost woody sawdustiness, which I guess is what I'm getting from that woodiness. And maybe a little bit of something. I mean, we don't smoke, there's no smoking in this house, but that's kind of what I get. Yeah, oh man, I'm really struggling to compute this fragrance. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a good job of this video. I can apologise. It's definitely more smoky than tobacco though. The mandarin is not very strong. It's not like a really strong mandarin note, so don't let that sway you with this fragrance. It's like a smoky woodiness. Yeah, it's a smoky wood basically, but it's not super smoky. It's not like, I don't know, By the Fireplace or something by like Major Margiela. It's not super smoky, but it's definitely more of a smoky wood is the main accord. There's not much mandarin. Yeah, and is this worth 235 quid for 50 mil? Fuck no, it is not. So I'm glad I did not do anything stupid and buy this. You know what, I don't actually dislike it. I don't actually dislike it. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. I do kind of like it, but I definitely don't love it. I would wear it, but I wouldn't be all that excited to wear it. I wouldn't buy it, but I wouldn't have issues wearing it. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, this is so bad. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm just gonna cut here because I need to cough. I've coughed and I'm back. Thank you for watching. If you've got anything from this video, and I can't imagine you would have, do click like, comment, subscribe and all that sort of shit as well, you know the score. Comment below, let me know what your favourite is from the House of Byredo. I'd like to find out. My friend fell in love with Casablanca Lily recently when we did a little smelling session. She's going to go and buy that now. She's tried it a few times and she's been really wanting that fragrance, so she's going to invest. Again, that's like similar sort of price, 235 quid for 50 mils. Crazy, but she's going to treat herself, and I don't blame her because she really fell in love with it. She typically doesn't normally like Lily. Lily of the Valley as a fragrance, often thinks it smells like an old lady, but she didn't find that with that fragrance, Casablanca Lily. She loved it. But let me know below what is your favourite from the House of Byredo, and I'd like to know so I can try it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you for a video soon. Take care, much love.